All right, Detective Drebeck, you are the lead in JSO for this case. Is that correct?
I would say I helped the most, helping Tampa facilitate this case, yes.
You spoke to Detective Ramos from Tampa Police Department the most. Is that correct?
I'm not quite sure how much he spoke to the other detectives within our unit. I know it was significant. I know my communication with Ramos was quite a bit. I don't know how that pales in comparison to the others.
All right. Well, you gave Detective Ramos most of the information from JSO, right?
For the most part, yeah.
All right. And you are in charge of what gangs in Jacksonville?
21st Street and Rack Chasing Family.
All right. Are any of those two gangs associated with in any way ATK or 1200 or 6 Block?
No.
They're like completely separate.
Yes, sir.
All right. And did 6 Block have any other rival gangs outside of ATK and 1200?
I would say that those two were the most noteworthy.
Most noteworthy, but were there other rival gangs to 6 Block?
Not that I can think of.
All right. I want to move to a different topic. You said that there were celebratory posts from people in ATK, maybe even 1200, after Fulio died. Is that correct?
There was a tremendous amount of posts following his death.
A lot of people made posts celebrating the fact that Charles Jones was dead.
Yes.
A lot of people wanted him dead, apparently.
Yes.
All those people were not guilty of killing him, though. Is that correct?
No.
Alicia Andrews did not make any celebratory posts about Charles Jones's death. Is that correct?
Correct. Not that I'm aware of.
All right. Not that anyone is aware of, correct?
Yes, sir.
There's an exhibit that we were just looking at. It's 76, states 76 B 5 through 7. I'm going to show you these one by one, starting with 5. This is a document. It says, you see at the top it says Cellbrite? Oh, hold on. You see at the top it says Cellbrite?
I see that, yes.
All right, and Cellbrite is a cell phone reader software. Is that correct?
Yeah, Cellbrite's an application investigators use to review cell phone extractions.
All right. And so this Cellbrite report here is an extraction of, or at least a portion of an extraction of Alicia's phone. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And this little photo here, that's a photo of Fulio, Charles Jones?
Yeah, so that's a thumbnail of what the data to the left is referencing.
All right. And this thumbnail, that thumbnail was created on June 26th?
I can't say yes or no to that.
Is that what the extraction says, that it was created on June 26th?
That's what the extraction
But you're
notates.
not sure if that's how, if that's the way to correctly read that or interpret that extraction?
Sure. The best way to describe this is that this is, from what we know, because the device was activated on June 26th, it appeared that the user of this cell phone device was backing up their prior iCloud. So if you were to buy a new phone, you would transfer your data through your iCloud download. So it's transferring your contacts, a lot of your old media files. So I can't say for certain when this post or this image was captured originally, but due to the transfer of data on June 26th, that's why it's timestamped that way, so I can't say when it was captured.
All right. So essentially, someone who had this device downloaded, I guess, their iCloud onto the device.
Yes.
And then, potentially, this thumbnail that you see of Fulio came from that download. Potentially.
Yes.
So we don't know when this picture of Julio Fulio was actually viewed and downloaded to the device or to the iCloud.
That's fair.
And this is the thumbnail, but a bigger picture of it.
Yeah.
Do you know if Alicia Andrews, so let me tell you, you don't know if Alicia Andrews accessed this photograph?
I can say that the device she possessed, the iCloud that is downloaded onto that device and where this image came from was from her iCloud, but specifically, did she personally view it? I can't say that.
You're aware that her boyfriend used to use her phone, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Another extraction, another thumbnail. You see that? This is 76B6.
Yep.
Same sort of thing. June 26th is the creation date. You see that?
Yes, sir.
All right. And this is the picture of, you said, red dot, right?
The gentleman to the right in that image is
I'll show you.
Torgon, ATK Red Dot.
Okay. And the fact that this photograph is in Alicia's phone, what relevance does that have to this case?
Well, Fat Zay to the left, he was in music videos with one of the defendants.
He was in a music video with one of the
Eight-
defendants?
Yeah, Isaiah Chance.
Oh, was he in a music video with Alicia Andrews?
No, you're just asking the significance. And then also ATK Red Dot, he just plays a role in a lot of the historical Jacksonville gang war.
All right. Do you have any communication between Red Dot and Alicia Andrews?
Not that I'm aware of.
Do you know if she even knows him?
I don't know that.
Do you know if she knows the bigger individual in the photograph, Alicia Andrews?
I don't know that.
Another self-right extraction report. All right, June 27th. You see that date?
I do.
And the thumbnail there, you see it?
Yes.
That thumbnail is of an individual named Spaz.
To the left, yes.
Spaz is on the left. Who's on the right, you know?
I believe that's Corbin.
Corbin,
I believe so, yeah.
another individual who died.
Yeah.
That's the one that Charles Jones was rapping about being kidnapped and found in a field of his bones.
Yeah, that's the circumstances around his death, yeah.
And do you know if Alicia Andrews knew either of those two individuals?
I don't know that, no.
But that's what was pulled from her phone, those three thumbnails, correct?
Yeah.
You also mentioned that you got the iCloud return for Alicia Andrews, is that correct?
Yeah.
And what I mean when I say iCloud return, or when you received the iCloud return, that's everything that was in Alicia Andrews' iCloud. You got a copy of it.
It was provided, yes.
All right, like over 100 gigabytes worth of data.
I don't recall how large the data was.
All right, but it was a large file.
I don't recall.
You remember it took a long time to download.
I don't remember.
All right. And you don't recall finding anything noteworthy in that iCloud.
No, those data files were provided to the Tampa Police Department for review.
All right, so you didn't look at them at all.
No.
You searched, or at least you were involved in the search of a few different homes. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you actually search, or were you present during the search warrant of Sean Gathwright's home?
I was present when we made contact with his mother. I read the search warrant to her, but I was not present during the actual search of his home.
Where was his mother when you read the search warrant to her?
Outside of the house.
And you read the search warrant to her before the search?
So it was previously discussed, we were facilitating two search warrants at the same time, one at Isaiah Chance's house and also one at Sean Gathwright's house. Once both scenes were secured, I went to Sean Gathwright's house, made contact with his mother because I had previously met her before, so I had a rapport with her. I read the search warrant to her, which is a common practice we do before we enter someone's home. And then upon reading her the search warrant, I, for lack of better terms, passed off that search warrant to other detectives. And then I traveled back to Isaiah Chance's home to help facilitate the search of his house.
Okay, so you searched Isaiah Chance's home, but not Sean Gathwright's home.
Yes.
All right. Who actually searched, which detective searched Sean Gathwright's home?
The affiant, Detective Parker.
All right. So he'd be the one to ask about where the items inside the home were found.
Or the crime scene detectives.
All right. Do you know if the firearms in Sean Gathwright's house, the ones that were in the rifle, that were in the safe, do you know if those were found in his mother's room?
I was informed that the safe was his mother's room.
So the rifles and the shotgun, those are in his mother's room.
Correct, in the safe.
His mother is former military.
She is.
She also had access to a bunch of ammunition, is that correct?
I did learn that there was an abundance of ammunition inside of their home.
All right, so the arsenal of weapons and ammunition that were found in Sean Gathwright's home, were you ever able to determine what actually belonged to Sean Gathwright from what belongs to his mother?
No.
But surely, out of all the pictures, you've seen the pictures from the
Yes.
search warrant, correct?
Yes, sir, I have.
So out of all the pictures, you're not able to say what actually belonged to Sean Gathwright
No.
and what belonged to his mother.
Correct.
And Alicia Andrews' home, that was never searched, correct?
Correct.
All right. Why not?
Well, law enforcement is held to a standard of having probable cause in order to search a home. Absent having probable cause to apply for a search warrant that would then be signed by a judge, you would simply ask for consent to search a home. I do not believe that probable cause ever existed to search the residence of Alicia Andrews.
So there was never even probable cause to search Alicia Andrews' home?
As far as I'm aware, no.
All right. Not even till this day?
Correct.
You mentioned on direct in October 2023 shooting of Charles Jones, correct?
Yes.
An attempt at his life,
Correct.
and that crime has gone unsolved.
Yes, there's been no arrest on that case.
All right. And there's also no probable cause to arrest anyone for that case at this point,
Correct.
2 years later.
Yep.
Certainly, Alicia Andrews is not a suspect in that shooting, correct?
Not that I'm aware of.
You have any indication that she even knows about that shooting?
I don't.
Do you know of a woman named Aaliyah Albritton?
Yes.
Now, you're not the gang detective for ATK, is that correct?
Correct.
All right. But do you know who Young and Ace is?
Yes.
All right. That would be this individual here,
Yes.
the so-called leader of ATK?
I don't know if he's the leader, but he's certainly the more well-known,
prominent
prominent.
one?
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right. So, you're aware of his brother, this Trayvon Bullard?
Yes, sir.
Nickname is Quan Quan?
Yep. 2 times.
All right. And Trayvon Bullard, and Quan Quan, 2 times, he dated at one point Aaliyah Albritton, correct?
I was made aware of that, yes.
All right. And Trayvon was killed. Do you know who killed him?
There's been rumors, but no one's been arrested.
All right. No one's been arrested, but 6 Block takes credit for the killing. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And Charles Jones himself rapped about Trayvon's killing
Yes.
and has made disrespectful music towards the death of Trayvon. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And did you speak, by any chance, did you speak to Aaliyah in this case?
No, sir.
All right. When you were investigating, you were aware that Aaliyah was with Charles Jones when he was shot and killed?
Yeah.
All right. And that was despite the fact that Aaliyah dated someone that Charles Jones rapped about killing.
Okay.
You're aware of that?
Yeah.
All right. Did you investigate Aaliyah for any potential motive for killing Charles Jones in this case?
That is a fair question. You're using the term investigating. This homicide occurred in Hillsborough County, right? So the duties of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office gang unit specifically was to assist Tampa Police Department in their investigation. At no point, were we referencing Aaliyah Albritton for an interview. So no, she was not talked to on our behalf.
So fair question, fair answer. You are in Jacksonville. This murder happened in Tampa, right?
Yes.
So you're not responsible for any investigation really in Tampa, is what you're saying?
The legal jurisdiction of a homicide occurring in Hillsborough County has no implications for law enforcement in Duval County.
But just in the simple terms, you're not responsible for the investigation in Tampa.
No.
That's Detective Ramos.
Correct.
Another individual, he's the lead.
Right, and he's employed in Hillsborough County.
Understood. All right, so Alicia has an iCloud and
Miss
a phone.
Andrews.
Two different things.
Miss Andrews.
Sorry, Miss Andrews has an iCloud and a phone. Two different devices that would provide two different extractions. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And you also, in addition to the iCloud, you reviewed Alicia Andrews' phone, correct?
Portions of it.
Portions. All right. In the portions that you reviewed, there's no agreement in the phone that shows Alicia Andrews agreed to kill Charles Jones?
No.
No message showing that she's involved in some conspiracy to kill Charles Jones?
No.
No indication that Alicia Andrews knew Davion or Rashad Murphy prior to the killing of Charles Jones?
Not from her device.
And nothing in her device that would show or indicate that she had any sort of relationship with Sean Gathright prior to the murder of Charles Jones, correct?
Correct.
You listened to several jail calls in this case, right?
I spend a large amount of my time on jail calls
How many jail calls do you think you listened to?
over the course of my career.
No, just in this case.
I would estimate 50 to 100.
All right. And you began listening to those jail calls in the early stages of the investigation, correct?
Yes, sir.
To try to figure out maybe if there's someone in jail talking about who killed Charles Jones.
Yes.
You did get some information pertinent to this case through listening to the jail calls, correct?
Yes.
All right. That information led you to Isaiah Chance.
It was just another piece of evidence. I don't know if that led me to him, but
Well, there was some evidence from the jail calls that you uncovered that made you believe that Isaiah Chance might be a suspect, correct?
yes.
All right. But never anything in the jail calls that led you to believe that Alicia Andrews was a suspect, right?
Correct.
No mention of Alicia Andrews in any of the calls?
None.
You've watched several music videos with all this gang activity back and forth?
Yes, sir.
Alicia Andrews is not in any of those videos, correct?
Correct.
She's not seen holding any weapons in any of these videos.
Right.
She's not seen throwing up any gang signs in any of these videos.
I already said she's not in the videos.
All right. She doesn't have any photographs online, throwing up any gang signs, correct?
Correct.
Alicia Andrews is not a documented gang member, is that correct?
Right.
She's also not even a gang associate, correct?
Correct.
No further questions.
Okay, redirect.
Very briefly, Your Honor. You were asked about some jail calls that you reviewed in Duval County. Were those jail calls that occurred immediately after the death of Charles Jones?
Yes.
And were those jail calls between gang members or their family members identifying Gutazay or Isaiah Chance as the person who committed the murder?
Yes.
Were any of those jail calls with Isaiah Chance or Gutazay talking about committing the murder?
Like how he committed it?
No, specifically to Isaiah Chance. Made to Isaiah Chance, or were they made between other gang members?
Other parties.
Specifically as it relates to the search warrant executed on Sean Gathrights' residence, you were asked about the safe in the mother's room.
Okay.
Did you also intercept a jail call as it relates to the safe that was located in the house?
Say that again?
Did you locate a call that was made by Sean Gathright to his mother about a safe located in the house?
It was Isaiah Chance.
To Sean Gathrights' mother?
There was a jail call following a search warrant between Isaiah Chance and his mother.
And what was the nature of the call? What were they talking about?
He was inquiring if the law enforcement had found something, and she told them on the phone that we had not. So we went back out there to search again.
And pursuant to the details of that call, was the item that was described located in that location still?
No.
You were asked about the contents of Ms. Andrews' physical device. That is the download for which you had access and could review. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is it also correct that that device was active for less than 24 hours?
Yes.
So from the time that that device was turned on for the first time and the time that it was seized by law enforcement was less than 24-hour period?
Yes.
And that would have been between June 26th and June 27th?
Correct.
Now, you are not able to date, based on the impound of the items that were collected and the upload of the iCloud, you are not able to date most of those photos because they would just reflect the date that the iCloud was downloaded to that device, correct?
That's correct.
Are you at least able to date the image that depicted the reel from Mr. Jones's Instagram account based on the records from Instagram and publishing states 95C3?
So we do know that that post was made to his account in February of 2024.
So at some time between February of 2024 and when that phone was impounded in June of 2024, that item was preserved or saved to the device?
Yes.
You were asked about probable cause to search the residences associated to this case. Was there sufficient evidence by way of cell site data that put the devices at both Sean Gathright and Isaiah Chance's residence, as well as video footage that put all of the suspects or some of the suspects at those locations?
Yes.
Did that assist in allowing you to get probable cause for those locations?
Yes.
Was there direct evidence that the defendants in this case had been to Ms. Andrews' residence for you to apply for a search warrant of that residence?
No.
And when you specifically indicate that you had been to SeanGathright's residence, have you had an opportunity to review the surveillance footage which is depicted in State's Exhibit number 98 from the security footage at Sean Gathrights' residence?
I've seen those videos, yes.
Are you familiar with the security cameras that are affixed to the outside of his residence?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you familiar with that Victoria Lakes address at his home?
Yes.
Is that residence located within Duval County?
Yes.
As a part of your review of the video surveillance from Sean Gathrights' residence, are you able to say that it fairly and accurately represents the exterior of that home?
Yes.
And lastly, from your involvement in this case with the execution of the search warrants as well as the work of the crime scene detectives and other officers from JSO, have your contacts with Mrs. Andrews always been at Mr. Chance's residence as it related to this case? So for the execution of the search warrant, the impounding of the devices, et cetera.
Yeah.
Did any of those contacts happen at Mrs. Andrews' residence, which would allow for a potential for probable cause to search there?
No.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, this one is be excused, subject potentially to recall, I don't know.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, thank you, you're free to go.
Thank you.